Alright guys, Papa Pepper here today. Today I am sailing. We were garage sailing today. It's a good way to spend money, but it's a good way to get some great stuff too. And I want to talk to you most importantly about our new kitchen table, because we didn't have a kitchen table. We just got this thing hooked up. We're starting to move into it. Before we moved down here from Wisconsin, we figured, you know what? Let's just dump pretty much all our furniture, because who wants to drag that around? We had our stuff in a storage unit for a while, which cost us, money. Then we bought the shipping container to fit, memories and more important things in. And people are like, dude, a shipping container full of stuff? Like, why? What gives? And I'm like, we're a family of 7 now. People have stuff. We're not exactly minimalists. But I'm going to show you some other things before I get to why this is one amazing kitchen table. Probably one of the best finds of the day. Check these out, guys. These were 50 cents. These are old school roller skates. They both got stoppers in the front. One's got a heel stopper. I mean, this is back before people got their skates all in line, right? That was 50 cents. Check these out, guys. I mean, there's a lot of room left for them to be used. Just incredible, wonderful. This is pretty cool too, just for my boy, monster truck. But it's got all the equipment we like to use around here, right? I mean, let's see. Oh, right. There's one right there, right? So, yeah, it's similar but different. Anyway, but $2. It's got a little pencil for the stand, so that'll be a good light for his room. Skateboard for $3. That's always stuff comes in handy. A while ago, I wanted to work on a project, and I had to pick one up for Walmart at like $10, and I wasn't even able to do what I wanted to with it. But we'll get this guy going. Maybe mount a GoPro on the front of it, and come up with some different stuff. These guys were pretty cool. These were $2 a piece, and I just got them. I thought, I'd build a nice rustic house at some point, set those on a couple shelves, just crazy. Inflatable though. Inflatable duck decoys. I don't know much about them. It says pleasure duck, Plazoo duck. I don't know, patent pending back in those days. But you guys ever see? I've never seen an actual inflatable one. There's this blowhole before. That's crazy. I like it. These guys were cool because they're lamps, and they're matching, and they're $3 a piece. So good looking matching lamps. We got a nice dresser for $10. That's much better than we do on Craigslist. This is cool. The double barrel stroller, because we got 5 kids. That was $25 actually. But we're buying it new, and we always wanted kind of the double barrel one. One last thing to show you before I get to that table. Stick-on mirror things. 6 of them for $2. But one thing that I do want to do is, I'm thinking eventually maybe building a couple little guest house here around a little pond, something like that. We got people passing through all the time. I got True Conspiracy showing up in just a couple hours here today. So that's one thing, I can use those little windows. Now this, see these? These have something to do with my table. And look at this. What's this thing on the bottom of the table for? Right? This was amazing, and this kind of really shows you what I'm dealing with for a wife. Because my wife was like, oh, can we get that as a kitchen table? And you look at it, maybe it's a little small for my family, but it's round so you can fit chairs all around. You don't have to kind of jostle for position around corners. Are you ready? Are you ready? I'll slide it. Check that out. Depending on where you're from, you might know this by a couple different names, guys. But this is either called bumper pool or something like stuckleball or stuffleball. Stuckleball? I forget what the other name is. But an actual bumper pool table, guys. That's going to be dessert, right? We're going to eat our meal. We're going to enjoy it. And then when we're done, we're going to tear the lid off of it. And we're going to play some bumper pool. Grandpa Pepper's got a different setup at his house, but he's got one of these. The little mushroom guys in the middle are pretty similar, but he's got a rectangle one. But you got to all play angles and different things. I'll have to order some balls on the actual internet or something, find them out. Need 5 per side, so I'm 10 balls short on that dinner table. And before I show you the last thing, see this over here? That is what I like to call My random number generator, also known as funnel ball. That one's interesting because when we got that, Bluer Than Green had actually stopped at the place that was selling. He says, "Hey, how much you want for that?" And lady goes, "Oh, $100." Okay. Did she say 100 or was it? Maybe it was like $300. It's either 100 or $300 or something. He'll know the rest of the story. But something insane like that. So of course he didn't get it, and she offered it to me for 50. And I'm like, you know what? That's like $10 a kid. My kid's gonna have $10 worth of fun, right? And on this, $25. The guy said. I figured he was shooting at least 100. I've talked to him before, and he was kind of up there on some prices. Maybe he knows I ain't gonna pay up their prices right now. But he says, yeah, $25 is a pretty good deal. I said, oh, okay. You know, so we took it. But we got all that, and the kitchen sink. Okay, it's a bathroom sink actually. But I figure, hey, if I build some guest house, a $2 sink will come in handy. It's there. We'll put it together, put it for good use. So we did stop at one guy who likes to run kind of a continual garage sale. I think it's a source of income. And the other place we stopped was actually a fundraiser. They were using just a bunch of donated items to raise funds for a guy's medical bills. So I thought that was a good cause. You know, it's amazing to watch people. I mean, even in that context, they're like, "Oh, well, you still owe me a quarter," you know, or whatever. And I'm like, "Here, how about you know, when I'm dealing with them at the checkout, like, how much is this? Let's just call it 20. You know, we'll round up. It's a fundraiser. It's whatever." So if you're ever over, you want to do something fun for dessert after the meal, we can play some bumper pool. I just gotta get the balls first. Order them online soon enough. So anyway, had some fun. Garage sale day. Got some good deals. New table. That's gonna be great. And I gotta get this stuff in the house. It's hot out here. Papa out. But wait, that's not all. Look at this one, guys. It's like a concertina or accordion or... I've never really played one of these. I got an uncle who plays a big one. Big concertina. But yeah, pretty cool, huh? So I think it's time to pick up a musical instrument. Because I got my first one now. Alright, Papa out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out Steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.